It's become popular, I think, today for women, generally women, it could also be men, to bake chalot for Shabbat. This mitzvah is, this custom is certainly a great thing. The chalot that people bake at home are very often tastier than the chalot that they buy in the stores. And it certainly makes Erev Shabbat different. I mean, the smell of the challah baking in the oven is a wondrous smell and something that everybody can appreciate. And we have to remember that there's an important mitzvah, a positive commandment, that is connected to baking this challah. And that is hafrashat challah. Hafrashat challah, you take a little bit of the challah and you separate it in the dough. You separate it from the major portion of the dough, and that is a truma. It's a gift offering that we give. And this separation is made from all of the dough that is going to be used in baking the bread. And this is one of the mitzvot that was given over in particular to women, on the assumption that they're the ones who would probably be involved with baking the challah, but not necessarily, not only women. The time for separating this truma, this challah, what we call challah, frashat challah, is after you finish making the dough. When the dough becomes like clay, like it becomes one big pile of dough. And also, if you didn't do that, if it's already been baked and you made bread or cake or from it, then you have to separate the truma before you eat. And that all of that is done bibracha, with a bracha, because that's a mitzvah min haTorah. But l'chatchila, a priori, one should not leave this mitzvah of hafrashat challah till after the baking, but you should do it when you have the dough itself, when you do the dough itself. L'chatchila, this mitzvah of hafrashat challah is about the challah of Eretz Yisrael. By that I mean the dough that is made in Eretz Yisrael, the dough, even if the flour itself is imported from Chutz La'aretz, and that was generally the situation in Eretz Yisrael. We imported flour, but we made the dough ourselves and baked the bread ourselves. And also, if the dough that you made in Eretz Yisrael was exported to Chutz La'aretz before it was baked, or you wanted to get the taste of Eretz Yisrael, so then of course you have to do hafrashat challah. In Chutz La'aretz, there's a special takana of Chachamim that you do the mitzvah in Chutz La'aretz, and you also make a bracha. And this in order that the Torah of challah, the mitzvah of challah, should not be forgotten. There are some differences between Eretz Yisrael and Chutz La'aretz, but in general, we have to remember that you have to do the mitzvah of hafrashat challah in Eretz Yisrael surely, that's min haTorah, and in Chutz La'aretz midrabanan.